Hey, we are here and back with some more Gamebound, a little series where say one-shots and short series of various sorts, and we're continuing our Pendragon saga. And it's just me and David today because David was not able to make our last session where we did our winter phase stuff, so we are going to do the winter phase stuff now. I'm excited because today's session is going to be titled "Love in Captivity."
Yeah.
Cheesy rom-com music playing.
You gotta get the obligatory love triangle in here somewhere.
You've been taken. You've been captured by a knight of Cornwall, and you've been taken to Tintagel, the capital of Cornwall in this region. These people are enemies of King Arthur's coalition. They are part of the Lothian coalition right now, with the Knights of Lothian and Gore. But you're taken south from Escavalon, from Carlion, and you're taken to...
Man, that's an awful long way for him to... doesn't he have to go through all of the places that hate him to get home?
I assume he took boats, maybe. I don't know. I'm just going with Arthurian myth and history, my friend. Yeah.
He seems like he picked a really bad side when all of his friends are north and he's right here next to everybody else. If this was Crusader Kings 3, he'd die very quickly.
I mean, in all fairness, though, like, as long as his friends in the north are helping him out, it's actually Arthur who's in trouble because he's surrounded.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on where he focuses his attention, I guess. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so you have been captured by a Sir Jowan? How would you pronounce this?
Jowan. Yeah, I don't know. Jowan sounds silly, so let's go with Jowan.
Let's go with Jowan.
Jowan makes you think of jowls.
Sir Jowan of Tretheth. Woo. I don't know how to pronounce this one either. Oh, no.
Trethevi?
Trethevi? Sure.
That's my guess.
Sir Joan of Trethevi. He is a poor household knight.
Why couldn't we go to Bam Staple? That's such a way better name.
Bam Staple, yeah.
That's dope. I want to go to Bam Staple.
Yeah. We're going to Tintagel primarily because what happened is after the battle, once you were kind of brought up to enough health, you were brought back from unconsciousness, and your wound was treated and stuff by the beautiful lady that gave you first aid. A ridiculous 18 first aid or something.
Right. Like that. No, I think it was 20. I don't think she could fail. I think it was impossible.
Really? I'm
pretty sure you rolled, I think, 18 for somebody else's, but I think you rolled a 20 for her.
Okay. I'll have to go back to the footage and check, but that won't matter today because she's going to be doing chirurgery rolls instead. Which she has a different number in.
Oh, good.
What was I going to say? So basically the way it worked is he brought Sir Jowan brought you back to Cornwall to ransom you, right? That's kind of how all this goes. But he is a poor household knight, and so he doesn't actually have a place of his own to he can't keep you in his room. So he has given you to his lord, right? So his lord has put you in his prison, here in Tintagel. Okay. So you're going to be staying there. So technically, Sir Jowan is the one who will get most or all of the ransom.
Right.
But Baron Brasias of Cornwall is who you're going to be staying in the court of this winter.
Okay.
Brasias.
Name.
And I mean, you're a knight, right? So you're being treated with hospitality. You're a guest. But you're certainly a hostage.
Is that the Holy Grail?
Yeah, right there.
What the heck? They're all running around looking for it. It's right there. He's got to kill this weird cow guy. Sorry, good.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of Arthurian myth thing going on there.
Yeah. There's a weird ring of trees. You see that? In the south of the line of trees. Just single file. That's sketchy. Anyways, sorry. Just looking at the map.
We're looking at the map on Roll20 right now. Here, I'll actually show the audience the map here so you can see Cornwall here. where you are. So the party was up in Carlion doing their battle, and then kind of Bruce was brought.
Oh, that's not as far away as I thought it was.
No.
You know what? What happened was the guy we were fighting, I went and found his castle, and it was way the heck up here, and that's why I had that in my head.
No. You were at Carlion, and they
it's
attacked
way
you.
less crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
It all makes way more sense.
But yeah, so we're gonna be doing the winter phase primarily today. And the kind of like some solo stuff, which will mostly involve around that, like being in the court here. So I think the first thing we do need to figure out though is your healing, and like how long all that takes. And then we can get into the actual. Well, here let me introduce your love first, real quick here before we make those rolls. So I did note that depending on how this goes, I'm perfectly happy with you generating a love for this character as a passion. Right, that can be a thing that happens here too, which will help you kind of crystallize that into a mechanical thing.
Can't wait to have to make a new character because this one's just on the other side now.
Well, then you can have your spear, you know?
Yeah. I really want to kill someone with this axe before I don't have it anymore.
Well, you might have a chance today. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, this is Lady Morwenna of Tintagel. Morwenna is Cymric.
Is there an image? You said this like it was a...
No, I don't have an image.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Just a description here. So she is she's Cornish, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
She is approximately 20 years old. She's a young widow. She recently lost her husband, a knight. So she is she's on the market once more. Has a modest dowry as a result, right? Currently under the kind of wardship of I believe the Cornish Baron, Barastias. So there's and you can make rolls and stuff like that to find out more information about her. But a description of her is she has pale skin, she has striking red hair, she has gray-green eyes, a slender frame. She's known for her quiet poise. She calmly
just
kind
like
of healed you up.
Bruce the Bellower.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say she's a good counterpoint to you. We'll say that. But yeah, so she is going to go ahead and roll chirurgery for the next few weeks and months to determine whether or not you live or die. It's much less possible that you die as a result of this, but it is there's a non-zero chance.
She could just roll badly a bunch of times. I can just die.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
So she has a how does this work? It's
you just roll a d20, don't you?
Equal. Well, I'm trying to see if I can figure out like a success failure. It would be less than the number. Yeah, less than or equal. That should work. Okay. So she has a chirurgery of 15. So less than her first aid, but she is good at this. Okay. And the way it works is we do healing. Let me actually just find this section briefly.
So I assume I'm doing this instead of other winter things, right?
Yeah, you will not be typically the two solo adventure things you get to do are you could do your nightly duties and your time at court. So you're not going to have any nightly duties, one because you're a hostage and one because you'll be bedridden. But we will give you a chance as long as it doesn't take like forever for you to heal up here. You'll have a chance at the winter court here to do some stuff.
Okay. I mean, if we don't, this will be a really short session. I guess.
It will be. Okay, so chirurgery, injury and health. Injury.
I keep reading my squire's age is 18 and thinking it's mine, and I'm like, wait, why am I so young? My God, it's not me.
I gotta find this chapter. Wait, what? That's funny. When I type in the actual chapter number, the chapter name, there's nowhere in either the the table of contents or the actual headings anywhere that has that chapter. So I have to actually manually scroll to it. I guess it's this fancy. The page is the fancy illumination of the chapter title. It's an image. All right. So what you are debilitated right now. You didn't take. Wait, did you take a major? Oh yeah, that's why you went down, because you took a major wound, right?
Yeah.
I think other people like went to 0, but you just took one big hit.
Right.
Yeah. So the way this works, so you are debilitated. You're going to deteriorate unless you get chirurgery, which is what this is going to be all about. And then after all of that, you have to roll on a table to see if you have any permanent effects of the major wound. I'm pretty sure you already rolled on that, didn't you? Yeah, I think you already rolled on that, right? Because I think you got a 6, which was the only result that meant you didn't get a permanent stat loss.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
So yes, your major wound will, I mean, in all fairness, let's be real. You got hit one time in the course of the first round of battle, and then got healed the rest of the time. So like this is definitely how it would go. It wasn't that bad. But the way it works is there's an order to this. Basically, you hit Sunday, Sunday every week, and then a couple of things happen in order. Morwenna makes a chirurgery roll. If she succeeds, you just make your healing rate. You just heal back your healing rate. If she fails, you have to take 1d6 points of damage from deterioration, and then you take your healing rate. So again, very difficult for you to start to die here because you are already at 17 hit points. What's his face? Carwin had like 3. Right? Like, so one bad d6 roll would have meant he died, right? Yeah. But luckily, I'm pretty sure the guy succeeded most of his chirurgery rolls. And we'll assume that Morwenna will too. So first week, here we go. So she succeeds. So you just take back your healing rate in hit points. And this will continue until you become full hit points, and then your deterioration stops, right? Okay, so failed that one, so you take 1d6 points of damage, which I guess I can roll. So you take 2 damage, and then you do your healing rate.
Just get 1.
A little bit rougher of a week. All right, so there you go. That's not a critical, but you take back your healing rate again. Take back your healing rate again. What are you at right now?
27.
Out of
33.
Oh, okay.
Gonna be a bit.
All right. You take 2 more damage before your healing rate.
At least my healing rate is good enough that it's still going up each time so far.
Yeah.
With 28.
Oop. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. All right. We were so close.
Oh, sorry, that was D6. Ignore that.
Yeah.
All right, success, healing rate.
This woman's full-time job is trying to keep my fat guy alive, apparently.
Healing rate.
Right, I've got 2 more. She succeeds this one.
No, of course not. Luckily, she didn't get a critical failure, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so no healing that week.
Okay, 1 more. All right. We did it. We're there. We got it.
All right, so let's see. How many weeks does that take you?
It's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of the 25 you had in the winter phase, right? So at some point in the winter phase, you will be ransomed again and like brought back to Arthur's court. But in the meantime, I mean, basically, I think what happened, the Baron and King Arthur / Robert of Salisbury or whatever, like, are in contact with each other during this time. But probably what it is like Morwenna is like, no, he must rest here, right? Like before he can be ransomed back. And so, you're hanging out in the Baron Brastias's court in the meantime. So the kind of montage of that whole sequence that happens, right, is that you are being healed up by Lady Morwenna, but like in all fairness, like you're mostly okay, right? It's just just kind of slowly making sure that your wounds aren't going to deteriorate more and you're getting enough bed rest and whatnot. But Lady Morwenna is obviously coming in and healing you.
So you're saying they should make 8 flirting rolls?
No, you should not make 8 flirting rolls.
Flirt her every week.
But I am curious how that has gone so far. There will be. Let me look at my notes real quick here. I had this whole. Yeah. Let me figure out something real quick. I'm gonna figure out how they've been treating you. Because technically knights have like a hospitality passion, and I'm gonna generate that quick for the Baron and see how hospitable he actually is.
I have intrigue marked, but I think I meant to mark compose. I don't think I've rolled intrigue all this game, have
I? You had a chance to, so you may have.
Did I? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I might have rolled compose for something once, but I don't remember rolling intrigue. Sure. I thought maybe I looked at it and then marked the box next to it, which is actually the box for intrigue. But I don't know. We'll see. All right.
Okay, this guy is very hospitable. Very unlikely he fails this. There you go. He's very hospitable to you. Yeah. So during this captivity, the 3 people that you are primarily being talked to by are Lady Morwenna, obviously, Sir Joan of Trethevi. I want to say Trevethi every time I look at that word, but Trethevi, I suppose, is what it is. So he comes on and checks on you and makes sure that he has his he's gonna actually get his ransom and that you're not gonna die, right?
Right.
So Sir Joan is a let me see where I wrote down his like details. He seems kind of frustrated about things whenever he comes to check on you. Sir Joan is maybe I didn't come up with description for him. Maybe not.
Every time he shows up, I imply that if we had been on foot, I would have beat him.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that was a lucky shot. It was pretty good, but so I really, I'm not that great on a horse, anyways. But
get you off that horse, and
I had an axe, man.
Down. Yeah,
we'd be in my castle right now.
Yeah. But yeah, so he is. He'll come in and check on you and whatnot, and you can see him getting frustrated, and it's unclear whether or not it's your words or something else that's bothering him.
Sure.
I'm just giving you kind of initial details about all these people, and then we can make rolls and play it out and stuff. But then Baron Brassias is he's being hospitable. You're obviously his enemy, so he's not being super friendly per se, but everything you need as a knight is being provided for you. Morwenna is obviously being very gentle and tender and caring for your wounds, but whether or not she feels anything more is who knows. How are you handling captivity? Right? Are you being gracious about your captivity? Are you chomping at the bit to get back to it? What do we see in a general sense from you?
I mean, he's probably being pretty gracious to Brastius because I don't even think I saw that guy in the battle. I don't have any reason to have an issue with him, really. And as far as like the whole for against King Arthur thing, I mean, I was literally the last guy in the entire place to be like, yeah, King Arthur, I guess. So like, I don't.
You are still kind of on the fence, yeah.
I'm just like, we're just on the opposite sides. I don't have a real investment in the actual like cause as much. But so to Brastius, I'm probably just giving what I get, right? So if he's polite, then I'm polite. But I'm probably kind of, I mean, not like outright rude, but kind of just like, prodding to Joan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to try and I want to rematch, right?
Yeah.
And except for I'm sure that'll just end up with me rolling a bunch of healing rolls again, but whatever.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking right now on like your personality traits and things and trying to think of if there's something based on your description right there, if there's something we could roll on to.
I was looking for like a provoke, but we'll see it. We'll see anything.
Yeah, the only thing I'm coming up with is like either modest proud for like how you're dealing with captivity in that sense, like whether or not you're too proud to just to handle this, or if you're maybe forgiving or vengeful. Could like it sounds like you're being forgiving, but like maybe you're not, right? And maybe we could confirm that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, he kind of wants to fight the guy who actually beat him, so I was kind of thinking maybe not, but like,
well, forgiving towards Brastias at least, right?
oh, sure. I mean, I don't know that I even have anything to forgive of him, but yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, if you want to roll vengeful first, you can, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so now you would roll on forgiving to see if you are forgiving. If you fail this, then you get to decide.
Oh, right.
Right.
I wonder how. Okay, I guess so.
Yeah, so I mean, I do think it's playing out how you're describing, but it's for you. I imagine it's just like just talk, right? You have no feelings of ill will towards this guy.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he was just also there.
Exactly.
Like I was trying to kill him. So
this exchange has the opportunity to become like a friendly thing.
Sure.
He's frustrated, and I think the more you talk to him and whatnot, it is very clear he's frustrated about something else. It's not you,
sure.
right?
Okay.
And if you were vengeful, you wouldn't have seen that. But like you're a forgiving Christian man, and you're like, yeah, this guy's just a cool knight. I could maybe spar with, like have a rematch with or whatever, right? Like we could do this honorably. But you have no ill will necessarily. Cool.
Is there anything I can roll to try and find out what's bothering him? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 5 no matter what you pick, but
yeah. I'm thinking I think flirting. It's awareness, I believe.
Cool. 5 awareness. Here we go.
Yeah, so Bruce has one thing on his mind, or maybe two things. He has Morwenna and fighting on his mind, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to notice what's going on there. Let me.
Maybe I can recognize what's wrong. Nope.
You can certainly roll recognize on any of these people to know more about who they are. So that would be on on Joan. But you can try to recognize Morwenna or Brastias.
Yeah. I'll try to recognize Morwenna. Nope. Recognize Brastias. Almost.
So close. Yeah, I mean, Bruce is not paying attention or just doesn't know, right? Like you could ask these people obviously more details about their lives, but you don't happen to have heard anything about their names.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So, let's do this. We can obviously do the court rolls for solo adventure stuff as well, but we do have to get this kind of like sequence of events with Morwenna, right? Like she is coming to visit you every single week at least, right? But I assume probably every day. Sure. Just to check on you. And I mean, we got to figure out if she falls for you like you've fallen for her. I think probably
8 footing rolls, right?
I do think probably either way, if you succeed or fail, you're probably going to generate passion for this woman. But let's wait until we play it out a little bit to see for sure.
All right. Yeah. What do I got to roll?
Yeah. So I was just thinking that maybe what I should do with this is just to go through the normal solo thing and then what am I trying to say? Frame each role as part of what's going on here in the court, but actually I'm looking at these now and
sure. Yeah.
It yeah, let's do that. Because otherwise I'm just giving you like free checks for no reason. Technically this is like This is all part of the solo adventure thing, which has given mechanics.
Right.
But we'll basically, this is what we did with the other people too, is like we made these rolls and then we figured out what part of the court thing is this? What happened here? You know, why did you fail or succeed? That sort of thing. So let's start with courtesy, actually. So when you do your rolls at court, you're able to, these are the ones you check. So first thing would be courtesy, right? Like how courteous are you at Brastias's court, right?
Oh, wow. Right.
Nice. So that means you get to check it, right?
That's shocking. Oh, sick.
Yeah,
right.
For all of these, the primary mechanical thing is, do you get to check it so you can try to earn experience?
Okay. Hunting.
Yep. So courtesy, obviously. So hunting, no, it makes sense. You just maybe don't have an opportunity to go hunting with your bedriddenness and stuff. Intrigue, you don't learn a lot of information about anything as you're at court here. You aren't able to dish up any goss.
Bummer. All right. And then I already rolled recognize a bunch, so I assume I shouldn't roll that one.
Yeah, again. I think we can just count all three of those rolls as that one.
Yeah, they all failed anyway.
They all failed, yeah. You aren't able to recognize anyone.
Religion. Nope.
Not paying attention to Jesus right now.
All
and
of
you
these
choose
are so
you get
bad.
to choose one underlying trait from your own religion. So one above the personality traits, there should be a little list.
I was trying to figure out why I couldn't find religion on the. Wait, what?
Above the personality traits, there should be a list of ones that are for your religion.
Oh yes, now I see them. Okay,
you can choose one of those to roll based on your religion.
You sell too forgiving.
Nope.
Wow.
You know what? I'll count the one you already rolled as that. It makes sense that.
Oh, okay.
Would have been what happened there.
All right, and then
so you can check
it. One.
You roll your own hospitality.
Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, I see. That's from okay. Hospitality, yep. Which is where is that? Is it a skill or a?
It's a passion.
Passion. Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Right. Honor. Hey.
There you go.
Okay.
So you're obviously being an honorable knight.
Sorry, what?
Yes. So you know what? I think we should roll that now. Let's roll to generate a love passion for Morwenna, right?
How do we do that?
So let's have you roll 2d 2d6 plus 6.
6 thing.
So 11. You have a passion of 11 for love of Morwenna, and you can roll against that.
Okay. It's it's more than my love of family. All right.
It's random chick. But yeah, I mean, you spent 10 weeks with her now.
Yeah, I mean, she's also the only reason I'm not dead.
Yeah.
With 3 courtly skills. Oh, I got to roll that. Or no, so should I roll that also?
No. So you choose 3 courtly skills to then work on. And you can choose ones that were already on the list and you failed on.
Okay.
Above
I meant
and stuff.
It says to roll love person, but we generated it, so I shouldn't roll
yeah.
right?
No, go ahead and love it. Go ahead and roll it.
Hey.
Yeah, right. There you go.
And then, okay, so I just pick any 3 axe skills, okay?
Not knightly. Or courtly skills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going to pick the most important one. The only thing that matters.
Sad day.
All right. Obviously, we got to pick this one. Oh, man.
Bruce, your clothes are still torn by dogs and ruined. You haven't gotten new clothes yet.
Torn by dogs. Really?
From your time in Londinium.
That whole procession and all that stuff, and I never got different clothes?
No, because normally what happens is at the end of the year, your lord gives you new clothes.
I only have one pair of clothes.
Well, one pair of nice clothes. That's the
Oh,
clothes that got
well, I
ruined.
assume I'm
Right?
at least wearing some not destroyed clothes,
No,
right?
you're not. It's just like in terms of fashion, you are not able to look your
Oh,
best at court. Is the
okay,
idea here?
okay. That's
I'm not saying you're walking
much
around
less
naked
silly
or
than.
in torn clothes.
Okay, all right. Well, I did say roll awful on all of those. That's exciting.
Yeah, so it seems like you are a forlorn puppy
Yeah,
following Morwenna around. Uh,
it's great.
you're being an honorable knight, and a courteous knight, but that is as far as it goes.
Yeah,
It makes sense. I feel like you're chomping at the bit to like fight this dude.
yeah.
You're you're not doing super hot on your wooing of Morwenna. So yeah, she's kind but distant. Distant.
I did succeed the level 101, so I don't know if that means anything.
So that means that your love increases. Like we have this like
Sure. Okay.
I because you failed your flirting roll, right? So you aren't able to woo her,
right.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
But you that for you means less that you are distant from her and more that she is
She just
now
doesn't reciprocate as much.
like kind of courtly love her from afar. I can never have her sort of a thing, right?
Okay. Can I? So I was just rolling that as a generic for which, but I guess it makes sense that it would be towards her. But as far as actually whether or not she returns I was going to see if I could invoke a passion first and then roll it, but I don't know if I could have done that for this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think because this is all like solo adventure stuff, I think
Mhm.
we should
Not do that.
yeah, we should kind of
Okay.
consider all of this as like an encapsulation of everything that happened there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I think like what this mainly does is basically at least up until the point we maybe have like because I think there's like other opportunities for roles and stuff here as
Sure.
well that could like generate opportunities and things. But like the state after we're getting close to you being ransomed and brought back to Arthur's court. It is very much like Morwenna is kind but distant, and you never get in anything edgewise in terms of like actually wooing her. But keep in mind this is Arthurian England. You don't have to. She doesn't have to love you to marry her, right? You could always, uh, like reach out to Barry and Brastias and try to ask for her hand anyway, right? I was looking back through my notes again. I do think I will let you get a chance to do some more stuff with Beretta. I had a little sequence written out here that I do think we can get some of because there's a little back and forth that might change it. How Bruce goes about this. I do think that flirting role generally means that that's like the starting state you're at right now is like she's kind but distant throughout this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can play out a little scene where like she'll like you're getting towards the end of you having to be healed and recovered.
Yeah.
So she's bringing you food as she often does, and she comes to bring you food. She asks how you're doing, right? Like Sir Knight, are you well? Seems like my chirurgery has come along nicely. It seems like you're healing up nicely. Is there anything else I can get you? Just a meal from the dining hall.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's a good thing you're there. Otherwise, probably be dead. But um, I mean, I don't know what kind of stuff. Let's say he was asked for some kind of um, yeah, and he says, well, what else could I ask for except some company? I don't know if you have time. I know keeping me alive is a lot of work. But
let's just have you roll the flirting now.
sure.
Why don't
can I test a passion for that, or is that
Yeah. Let's do
outside
that.
of the scope of
the opportunity?
Okay. All right. What happens if I fail?
This is me. You getting makeup for not being able to do the entire battle last time. I'll let you have these extra scenes.
What happens if I fail the passion roll? Is it
You can get
automatically?
like bad things. I don't know how terrible it is automatically, but
Okay.
let me
Just trying to
find
think
out.
if it's worth doing that.
Invoking passions. Okay, so when you invoke a passion, on a failure, yeah, failure is always a passion crisis, but it doesn't have to be super terrible.
Okay.
Let's see, where's passion crisis? Here you go. You make another roll against the passion, and that with some modifiers, and that will determine whether or not you have a real passion crisis.
Yeah. All right. It sounds like a pain, but here we go. Gosh.
Okay, so go ahead and roll on it again.
Okay.
Um, and, sorry, there was modifiers.
Oh.
But I was just gonna say, let's see. Here's something. Let's see. Okay, I see. No, yeah, there wouldn't be any modifiers, so you're good. Okay, so a success here means melancholy, right? So the same thing you got before. You just become sad. So I think this is what happens is we get you in this state, and you are distressed and despairing because this woman obviously does not love you the way you love her, and so you are despairing about it.
Great. So you don't want me to make the other floating roll then?
You can. Well, I guess
I was like, that was supposed
according.
to be in service of that if it succeeded. So that's why I
Yeah,
wasn't sure if I
yeah.
make it anyways. You know what I mean?
I, yeah. That might make sense because I believe actually the actual rules of melancholy. If you're in battle, it doesn't like happen right away. But if I remember correctly, you just like can't do stuff. What is your love? 11. You're melancholic for 1 day. So it's not going to be
Okay.
super bad. But melancholy is. Oh no, sorry. Here we go. Melancholy is a depressed emotional state. A melancholic character is incapable of normal action, but instead mopes around mumbling, weeping, moaning, and even whimpering on occasion. But then it also says a melancholic character suffers -5 to all skill and passion rolls. So I will let you
Oh,
make the
jeez.
roll. It makes sense that you would still try even though you're despairing, right? But you get a -5 to flirting. No.
Great. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I wouldn't have
No.
failed even if I didn't. Or I wouldn't have succeeded even with that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so where we are with Bruce here is like again, she's being very kind,
yeah.
but very friend zoney, distant. Like, make
Right.
sure that there's no misunderstanding as to what the relationship is.
This is probably the scene where he sort of figures that out, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, you've started to figure it out, and you're just buried and
Yeah.
sad. And then I believe she basically says something along the lines of, "Oh, of course, here I'll pray for you before I leave," right? And
Right.
she
Yeah.
like prays over you and asks God to heal you and that you would be well and you would have a great trip back to your home where you belong, right?
Yeah, right. All right. Where's the shot?
So after that, while you were still melancholic,
Mhm.
I think, or you know, you already had a penalty from melancholic there. So I think it would be the next day. You're still sad about all of this, but
Right. Yeah.
the next day, Joan visits you. And he's visited you a lot, and you can tell he's frustrated every time he does. And
Yeah.
you haven't been able to figure out exactly what, but at this point, he basically just comes out, and it's like he needs to talk to someone about it,
Sure.
and you're the one person who like it doesn't
It's
matter
about
if
to
he says
leave.
anything to you.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Right.
yeah. And he says, he inquires about you, right? He's like, you're in good health, right? I'll get my ransom when you.
Right. Yeah.
And so Rowan, real quick, is Joan. He's wiry, lean, not heavily muscled. He looks hungry more often than not.
Jeez. Poor
He has
guy.
narrow, sharp nose, a scruffy beard that never quite fills in all the spaces, weathered. He has a black, unkempt hair, dark brown eyes. It generally just seems like he's poor, right? um, he's been on hard times recently or something. Maybe his lands didn't didn't go very well or something like that, right? His holdings, if he has any.
Sure.
But he's inquiring about your health and well-being and whatnot, in a frustrated manner.
Mhm.
How do you respond?
Uh, at this point, am I mostly healed? Are we at
Yeah,
the
you're
tail
mostly
end of that?
healed.
All
It's
right.
getting close to you being ransomed.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Lady Moina did a pretty good job. I'm pretty much um, feeling pretty good. Maybe even good enough to swing an axe again.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to catch the look that you give about
Yeah.
like I want to fight you. And instead just says like, oh, good. Then maybe this will be worth it anyway.
Yeah. Worth what?
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ransom. Yes,
I mean, all you did was stab me. This guy, your buddy, Lord Bastius,
Brostias.
Brastia, as I mean, it didn't cost you anything to put me here, did it?
So that you've hit the nail on the head, and he gets really angry. And he grits his teeth and he says, "What do you know of it? You know nothing."
Yeah, that's why I asked, bro. I mean, he didn't say bro. Yeah, there's too much left wing in this. Yeah, that's why I asked.
He grits his teeth and he says, I think he says, Bruce, this ransom of ours, you have been treated well, yes?
Yeah.
Well, do you think that maybe you could work it out with your lord to insist on a high ransom? You seem to be very skilled with that axe, as you mentioned many times, and you're certainly worth quite a bit to Lord Salisbury, right? I would imagine that you would fetch a hefty price. So you should ensure that your worth is known.
Uh,
Your lord can certainly
uh,
afford it.
I mean, did you not already decide on the price?
Well, yes, but it's. Do you want to make a awareness roll to kind of figure out what's going on here?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so you're still kind of like clueless about it. But
Yeah.
he just says, yes, that's what you should do. You should, we should send a messenger. Tell them that you're worth more.
Do I have money?
Yeah, whatever's on your character sheet, which is not a lot.
I don't know what's
It's just
on my
like denarii,
characters.
I think. Should
You
be at
don't
the bottom here.
get
You have
very
11 denarii.
okay. How much
You
is
do have a
that?
magnificent saddle worth two libra.
Is Libra the big one and Denari is like spending
Yeah.
change? Okay. Um okay, well, how much is the ransom worth? Probably.
I
Just
don't
ballpark.
know
It's not
off the top
important.
of my
I just want to
head.
know how much 2 Libra is in comparison. I assume it's more than that, but I'm curious how much.
Let me see if
The actual number isn't really important.
you just what do you want to compare it to?
The ransom that he would get from me. Like how much Libra do you get? Isn't there like a when you're phased you make money kind of thing that happens?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a rule for this somewhere here. Let me see if I can
I'm sure there is.
dig this up. Because obviously this comes up a lot, is knights being ransomed and stuff. So
Sure, yeah.
I do. I think it's typically based on their card in battle, right? So it's like
Yeah, so maybe we can find somebody who sucks like me and see what they would get. We would get if we ransomed.
Here we go. Standard ransom for a knight is 1 year's income, usually 10 libra. Household
Okay.
knights are ransomed at their maintenance cost, usually. Okay, so yours would be 6 libra.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that's 2 Libras, a third of the
Yeah.
ransom. So I think it says how about this instead? I'm frankly I suspect that if I get home and I tell my lord that he should give you a larger ransom, I mean I don't know. He'll probably think I'm on your side now, or so. I don't suspect he won't buy into that. But I have an offer for you. I want a little. I can't say double or nothing because it won't be double. But I can. Why don't we have a wager? I have a rather um, I don't know, fancy. Uh,
Magnificent.
yeah, one. Is that
I'll
what it
tell you
calls
what,
it?
I'll give you my clothes.
Saddle, yeah.
My very, very fine clothes, which you have not yet seen.
Yeah, there's no holes in them, don't worry. They're not covered in dog pee. Yeah, I have a rather magnificent saddle, and it should be about a third of the price of the ransom. And maybe we have you and I a little rematch. And if you win, I'll give you the saddle. And if I win, um, I don't know, what would I get? So he can't pay me money. Lady Rowena, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say you could just make him an ally, right? Like try to get what you want with Morwenna or
Rowena, yeah. Like she's not beholden to him in any way, right? She's not like
not this guy, no.
Okay.
This guy likely knew her husband and was maybe friends with him, but
okay.
They have the same lord.
Maybe I can like. I mean, would he have any influence in? Because like arranged marriages happen and stuff. Is that would he have any influence in something like that? Could he?
This guy is a household knight of
okay, yeah, so he's not even like
so not like I mean, he has no holdings necessarily. He's not as that influential. But he could certainly like be like, yeah, I could think he could do. I'm sure he could do something. I'm trying to figure out what.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I could get from him. Because I assume money's not an option, and
yeah, I mean this guy's has no money, so.
I mean, I guess what I'll say is that if I win, then we'll do half. He'll get half the ransom, right? And so like he'll get 3 Libra if he loses, and he'll get 8 if he wins, right?
How are you deciding how much of the ransom he gets?
Arbitrarily.
Well, right, but like I don't think you're in charge of that, right?
Well, no, but I mean, like, I would just be like, hey, we agreed to pay less, like, because of this, right? Like, I mean, in the same way that I could go back and be like, hey, pay him more. I could go back and be like, hey, pay him less, right?
I guess. I mean, I think there's like an agreement that's being struck between 2 lords that you're not involved in at all, right?
Well, right, but I mean,
maybe I'm confused as to what can you explain this to me again?
Yeah, basically, I was just like, I'll throw in the saddle to make the functional, to increase the value of the exchange. Or if you lose, then I'll, we'll make an agreement that if you lose, my lord will pay you less, right? Because he's getting the ransom. So if he decides it's okay to get less, that I don't see why that would be an issue, right?
I'll tell you right now, that's not going to work because of the thing you failed to discover about the awareness roll. If that's how you're describing it.
Okay.
But I mean, I do think you could certainly like attempt to be like, here's my cool family heirloom thing. You could have this in exchange for being my ally, because then you'll at least get some money out of this, right? Or some value out of this. I would like you to first roll.
Mostly I just wanted to fight him, but that's fine.
That's true. Yeah, you could put that as part of the thing too, right?
Yeah, well, the idea was to do a rematch, and then I'm trying to get him to gamble. He seems desperate, and I want him to.
Yeah. So what is your gamble then? Your what's the thing that you're gambling on?
Whoever wins the.
Whoever wins the duel, then you just I see. I missed. Yeah. I think I missed that somewhere in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying we could have a little rematch.
I was like, why are there 2 options here? I'm not.
I was like, if you win, I'll give you the saddle. If I win, then the ransom is smaller and I'm less of a burden on my lord. Right? That was the idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think he'll agree to that.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I think it'd probably just like help me with figuring out how to get this lady, right?
Sure. Yeah. I don't feel like he'll have very much influence and ability to do that.
But I feel like that's the only thing that really could be gotten by this guy is like
Sure.
just an ally, right?
Okay. So yeah, maybe he shoots that idea down. He's like, well, I mean, Lady Morwena has maybe not warmed up to me as much as I'd hoped she would. I suppose if you can find some way to change that, maybe. I don't know what you would do, but if you could think of something, then maybe that would be worth a wager.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think I would like to. So you tell me, are you telling the truth about giving him the saddle?
Yeah. Well, so the idea was we'd still duel. Basically, like if I win, he gets what he's getting. And then he's gonna work to, which I mean, I don't know if I trust this guy to hold up his end after it, right? So, like, basically, if he can be like,
well, he's an honorable knight in theory.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. So. That's true. Okay, so then, then he'll do whatever it is that I think he can do to help me get Morwena. And if he wins, I'll just give him the saddle.
Yeah. So I think you should make a roll on proud or modest, your choice, to give up this family heirloom. Oh, well, that's actually good for you because fumble on proud means you will be okay giving up this family heirloom saddle, right? You are indeed as flippant with this saddle. You're not too proud to part with your family heirloom, right?
I see. Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead and check modest then.
All right.
Because you got the opposite there.
That's funny.
And then, this is exactly how Bruce handles it, right? He's just like, yeah, sure, you can have my family heirloom. I don't care. I think when you do actually if you do have to actually give it to him, I will have you have to roll on honor to see if like your honor as a knight is impugned by like giving away your family heirloom to a random poor knight, right? If it's not seen as like mercenary by the other knights, right?
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and, I mean, you want to duel this guy?
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? You probably have to make a roll to have him to convince him to do this in the first place.
Okay, well then never mind. It's not gonna happen. There isn't really a convince roll.
I think it would be orate, if anything.
Speeches, isn't it? I don't really know if this sort of thing is even. I don't know.
I feel like there would be something.
Well, I mean, you did have me roll proud and modest, right? I guess I figured
that's true. Yeah. You're right. Because I think the idea is like, as long as you're willing to offer him that, he's money hungry. So that's all that matters to him, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know because there's not like a persuade roll.
Yeah, I think it would be like orate or intrigue, probably, right? But you're terrible with those. So
yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. We made a roll, and you.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, so.
Technically, I could fail the roll, but whatever.
Right. So the thing is, I feel like okay. So Morwena comes to you after she hears about this. I guess here's a question: are you trying to keep this on the down low, or
he's the Bellower? Probably not.
Okay, yeah. So Morwena comes to you after she hears about this. Is like, what are you doing, Sir Knight? I have just spent 10 weeks ensuring that you are in good health to be given back to your lord, and now you're going to throw it all away by getting yourself killed?
No, I am greatly indebted to you, and the only way I can show you my appreciation is through feats of strength and honor. And if
I do not require such feats.
Well, we often, no, he's not that deep. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And maybe it's at that point, like,
it's like,
you fumble around for a little bit, and then that's when Sir Jowan comes to get you. He's like, "Are you ready, Sir Bruce?"
Yep, I think so.
This way to the courtyard.
So maybe this is not going to.
Since you are missing your squire, I have provided you a page from the court to handle anything you might need. Some random 12-year boy. He's like, hey.
Thank you.
And he like helps you get your armor, or he helps you with whatever pieces of your armor you couldn't get on by yourself. And
Sure, yeah.
And then Morwenna, I think just like is shaking her head in disbelief. And
should we use blunted weapons for this? Is that like a thing?
Yeah, we could do rebated weapons.
Yeah, I figured that makes sense because I mean, like it's
just murder each other.
It would be a little dumb to just like lock my arm up here and be like, well, okay, I'm gonna spend the rest of the time healing again. All right.
Yeah, and I think she says, I will be speaking to Lord Brostius about this. I don't think that this is, and I think Sergio.
Yes, he should come watch. Good idea.
Exactly. Yeah. I think we just cut from there to your guys just fight in the courtyard or whatever, right? Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh man. Just need to succeed a 15 roll once here, please.
Rebated weapons. I mean, given your successes and failures so far, I'm not super optimistic about this.
I'm hoping I've loaded my luck here by failing immensely every time. Rolled like 3 19s.
So, you're declaring your combat actions. Are you just straight up attacking? Start off with
just going swinging.
All right, I'm gonna grab the Knight of Cornwall. That block here. I assume he's probably gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna whack at each other with these weapons.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Goodness Christ.
Nice knowing you, Verse.
Oh man, this game.
All right. It's really you, David. I don't really think it's the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the game's fault that I can't get something with like a 75% chance a million times in a row.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully this guy just fails.
Yeah, he won't. It's fine. Yeah.
Success. Okay. So success against failure here. Let's see, opponent.
I don't get my shield anyways because I'm not using one. So
fail, success. Minus armor, no shield.
So minus 10.
No, so we'll how do we have this again? It was you do the damage first, and then the reduced damage is halved by the rebated weapon. So yes, you take 3, then 1. So you actually only take 1 damage, because they're rebated.
What is being rebated? Just halves it, right?
Halves the damage, but I think we decided that in the interest of it doing anything at all, the armor takes away the thing first, and then the remaining damage is halved.
Okay, so I take how much?
Just 1 damage.
Okay.
So a glancing nick. And
maybe there's hope. Maybe I can manage to do something here.
Yeah. So he comes forward. You do this really big overhand swing, right? And he manages to like come inside your reach, and like he's going for your like head, right? He's like, I'm getting my money's worth or whatever, right? Like, and you like manage to get out of the way and like get like a slash on your cheek, right?
I only need to land one hit here, and it'll be over. So,
but then he says, "Come on, Bruce, is that all you got?"
Still
Morwenna is going like this on the sidelines, like, oh.
Yeah. Like, oh, hard work. All right, round 2, here we go. Thank goodness.
Hey, there you go.
He's gonna beat me though. 6 is a bad roll.
Oh no. All right, there you go. Go ahead and roll your damage.
He has a shield, probably,
yeah, he would have a shield.
Yeah. Although he does get less of it. So here's
it's just the armor at this point, yeah.
That's not a very good roll. I rolled 2 2s and 2 3s. That's not great. All right.
So minus 9. Minus 9.
Right. And then so his shield, he has to roll a d6 for his shield instead of adding his shield. So
it's his full. So that would be 15 minus from that, and then halved.
So he takes 6, and then so he takes 3.
All right.
Okay.
So he has.
Well, dang, that's
3 damage.
That's unfortunate.
All right. Cool. I have it marked, and we're just attacking. No changes in what's happening here. action wise.
Same deal, yeah.
You might want to roll on the actual damage first, so just you can see the damage and the roll all at once. Oh! Oh!
Oh, naturally.
He got a critical.
Naturally, of course he did.
Oh! That's incredible.
On earth.
I
happening?
think
I don't
that
even
means
know
you
what
both
happens.
succeed. I'll check.
Crazy.
All right, so you both got.
We just both lop each other's heads off.
Combatants tie. Both suffer damage minus their armor and shield parry protection value.
Okay. Oh,
does he do his D6 again?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would just click on the damage because it also rolls the.
Oh, it does. Oh,
it does both. So might as well do that at this point.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow, I got
does he roll the Does he roll the D6 for the shield again? It's just that whenever he uses the shield.
Yeah, the axe just lessens shield protection basically.
Okay. All right. Cool. So he would take.
It's a good thing this happened because. Oh no, never. I think swords break other weapons on a critical. So I think if I hadn't got a critical, I think I would have might have lost my axe. Not sure.
No.
Not positive how that works. Anyways, man, I got a really bad roll again. Actually, no, that wasn't terrible. I feel like I expected 76 to average more damage, I guess. Anyways.
So you would have taken what, like 2 damage then?
Is it rounded down or up?
Yeah, I round it down.
Okay, then yeah, it'd be 2. Down to 30. So then he takes.
I already did it, yeah.
Okay.
I figured it out. He took 4 damage.
All right. How's he looking? I know we're doing this slow.
But... No threshold has been hit by anything. He is still up.
I mean,
he's gotten, you're whittling him down.
Yeah. All right.
Success for him.
Goodness gracious.
Failure. Okay.
Man, have you failed an attack?
No, ever? I have not.
Not in this one. No, you haven't. But
I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
So that would be for you. 2.
I did it again. 2. I keep not rolling the damage one. Sorry. Yeah, same thing. Did 2. Yeah.
You do know what this means. Since you've done this, you have to stay longer at the court, which means you get more chance to spend with Morwenna.
Right, yeah. It's a win-win. Now, I mean, I assumed as long as I don't have the major...
You're actually not debilitated.
Debilitated or degrading, so I figured that
you'll
I'll
heal
just
naturally.
Be a little... Yep. Yeah, I'd just probably travel anyways.
Yep.
Maybe we should... How should we run this as far... Like, should we run it down to, like, half health, and then that's when you lose? Because we're not trying to kill each other, right? Like, where should the cutoff be? I mean, I guess it could be like to surrendering or whatever. But like,
either surrender. Yeah, I would say either surrender or one of the thresholds that like.
Yeah, like obviously if you knock them out.
Yeah,
but like we're not. I don't think that's possible.
No, it's possible because you just have to hit the unconscious threshold. You don't have to get a certain amount of damage. It's just you get them down to that level and they go unconscious.
Unconscious threshold is pretty low.
but I do think that like it will likely be like usually surrender before that, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go all the way down to my unconscious threshold. It's 8, which I imagine is probably pretty good because I have a lot of health. All right. We're rolling again, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, assuming nothing has changed, you're just attacking each other.
We're just going. Oh, finally.
Failure.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice. Yeah. Make sure you're just doing the damage.
Hey, gosh darn it! Why? Okay, hold on. Maybe can I? Oh, I was looking to see if I could collapse just the attack thing and not the damage. Wait. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can. Okay. Yes, collapse the skill list. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't know why it's the top one, so I just see it first. I'm like, oh, skill. Man, terrible damage. Oh.
All right. So he rolls his D6.
Oh, no, he doesn't get his shield.
No, because you don't get a shield. Yeah. Because he failed.
So he he takes 8 damage, halves of 4.
All
Right? Because you
right.
said he only has 9 armor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Cool. You're getting close.
Chipping away at each other. All right. Next one. Here we go. The slugfest continues. Hey. Oh, wow. Just barely.
Nice. So what does that mean? You succeed and
He
he
gets his
gets his shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's a
roll D6.
D6.
On a 1 though, he like breaks his shield, right?
I think so. Yeah. Maybe something like that. I think something happens.
Okay, so that means he gets 13 armor.
I did 9. Oh, he did 9 damage. I was like, I didn't know I could possibly roll that low. Um,
Yeah, so 13.
well, I guess I could get a 6 technically.
Yeah, exactly. 7, yeah. 13.
3 ones on that.
So that's 8, 4. Another 4 damage. You're doing a good job here. I mean, yeah, you're certainly getting him.
Yeah, I'm slowly
quite a
picking
bit.
up momentum. Yeah.
He's getting tired. He's like he has a dozen little cuts or bruises or whatever from where you're slamming him around. But unfortunately, I mean, you obviously can't get a big enough hit to do the one hit wonder thing.
If it wasn't rebated, I'd be dead by now because it took me so long to hit him. So
yeah. But his unconscious is actually pretty low. So and as far he has no. It looks like there's no sign of him surrendering. He seems kind of desperate to get that saddle.
This poor guy.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh no!
Are you kidding me?
That was your best damage all so far.
I have rolled, I think, 2 crit successes this whole time, and I think I've rolled at least 4 crit fails. It's so frustrating.
Okay, so no armor or shield, and you drop your weapon.
Okay.
Or maybe you break your weapon. How does that?
I don't know.
I think it might be. Yeah, let's check here. What actually you have? A 2-handed.
Yeah, it's two-handed hafted, whatever it is.
2-handed hafted axe is break or drop on a fumble. But yeah, he does.
So I don't get my armor either here?
No.
Oh my gosh. That's awful.
So you take 8 damage.
Oh yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Terrible. Lost all of my...
So technically you will, as far as I can tell here with this rule that just got looked up, on that tie, you would have also broken your weapon because he has a sword.
Oh.
So you should have already... That's what it's saying. Maybe it's wrong, but...
Oh.
Page number 4.
I guess
Tied roll rule.
Oh yeah, this says the shield breaks on a 1. Okay, I thought that was the...
Yeah, because it's when it's a sword wielding opponent, it's the difference.
Okay.
Obviously, we moved past that, but now your axe breaks.
Gosh darn it.
It does indeed snap.
Great.
And obviously he's going to be like, all right, give this man a sword, right?
Right, yeah. There's no more axes.
There's not a luck save in this game, but I doubt it.
Was I using my axe? Did they give me my axe?
I would assume so. Yeah, if you had all your stuff, they grabbed it.
Jeez. Well, that sucks.
I'm trying to think if there's something you could roll here to maybe your honor. And as long if you can convince them of your honor as a knight or whatever,
that makes sense.
No, you must give me the weapon I'm best at.
I'd rather an axe if there's one available. That's my specialty.
Yeah, you can see that Joan is very sad by that. He's like, no, I wanted him to have a sword. He's so good at that axe. But Brastias at that point says, of course, one of my knights wields an axe. Here you go, right, and hands it over.
Thank you, sir. If I break it, I'll pay you for it. Just, my big muscles has nothing to do with my rolling.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. All
right. Did you take that 8 damage, by the way?
Yeah, I did. I'm at 20 now.
Wow, you have so many hit points.
I have 33, yeah. So
your unconscious value is pretty high though. So
what is I mean, a good unconscious value is low, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you get unconscious from based on? Con
So
save?
it's no, it is. Oh, I see. I believe it's like con and strength, something like that.
Oh, okay. My strength is actually really low. I only have 12. I went for
Yeah,
all
you have a
size.
really good size. Yeah,
Yeah.
which makes you have
Right.
means you have a good knockdown, but
Right. All right.
and a good major wound, I think.
Here you
All right, here we go.
go. Gosh darn it.
Wow, your best damage too.
God, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Okay, a failure against a success.
Yeah. So I get my 10 armor. So I take 2 again. And
Suffers damage minus armor protection value. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I might have to.
You doing any other? Is anyone doing any other action besides attacking? Still
Nah,
just
I don't
attacking.
think there's any reason to. Yeah.
All right, success. Pretty low damage though.
You gotta be kidding me. I hate this. Roll 20 is so stupid. You have got to be kidding me. Oh. Well, I guess I'm paying for this guy's axe. I don't know how much axe costs.
The thing is, like, Brastias, I think, what did say, like, after you said that, like, no, it is my duty as a lord to, like, repair my, and then after you break the other axe, he says, you can tell he frowns. He's like, I didn't expect to actually have to do that. But now I do think there's no more axes. You have to use a sword now.
I think I'm going to test something to see if I'm just like, okay, you know what? I could clearly I'm not meant to win this duel. Here, where's generous? Here it is. Okay. So he breaks it. He's like, you know, I think the good Lord has spoken. I think the saddle's yours.
Yeah, Joan is definitely happy about that. Even with you with a sword, he didn't want to fight you anymore.
Yeah. I'm just like, I think, at this point, can I possibly deny God's hand in this duel? I don't think so.
Yep. Lady Morwenna breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah. I'm also at 18 health, which is for me terrible.
He was at. I'll let you know what he was at. After I of course closed the character sheet.
Yeah.
He was at 12 out of 27.
Okay. Yeah.
His unconscious value, unfortunately, though, was a 3. So
wow.
you'd have had to get him all the way down.
Dang, yeah.
His knockdown was 13 and 14. I feel like if you had gotten a good enough roll and he had failed all the way, you could have knocked him out. Or
well, because I mean,
can you do 28 damage?
Well, so the maximum I can do would be 42.
Yeah, I guess it'd be 7 times 6, so it'd be
yeah, I can do 42 damage. 42. So 9 off
you
of that.
You could have given him a major wound or knockdown if you had gotten high enough at any point. And as long as he hadn't
I was shocked by how generally low my damage was. Like 21 feels like I mean, I guess what's the average?
Given the way D6s work, like most of the time you're getting those middle results, right?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if 42 is the max, then what? I guess it would be. I guess 21 is the average, right?
Yeah, and then I think that's the one you got.
Yeah, and I rolled 21 a lot of times. Yeah. So okay, I guess that's not that surprising.
Well, there you go. You didn't take a major wound or anything, or go unconscious. You're not debilitated again. Yeah.
Except for this character has literally not succeeded a single. I think I might have killed one naked pick once. But man, is he the most useless fighter in the entirety of Britain. Like, actually complete garbage. Wild.
Poor Bruce. Okay, so I would like you to make an honor roll now to see if you get any honor loss from having to give up your family heirloom. Nope, you're good. So,
all right, go and delete that.
You weren't using it anyway, so.
It wasn't, honestly.
Did you? So it does actually give you extra horsemanship. Did you ever mark that?
Well, so my horsemanship is marked as 11, and I'm guessing that's because
that makes sense.
So
go ahead and put it down to 10.
Drop it down to 10.
All right, cool. Well, let's finish up the rest of the winter stuff, right? As we kind of go on from there. Yeah. I do think that probably what happens after this is because you didn't get him as an ally.
Yeah.
you have to just give up your saddle. And I think you hear after the fact that like basically what happened is because Brastias was the one who was holding him and doing all the work, basically, he was going to take most of the ransom, and this guy was going to get a little because he didn't have, and typically this is not how it would work, but for whatever reason, the politics of the situation, you're not sure what it was, but like this guy was like down on his luck and he really needed that money and his lord was not letting him have it.
Okay.
If there, I would say there's probably one more chance if you would like to appeal to Brastias himself for Mowena's hand to try to do some sort of alliance here or something. You certainly could attempt to do so, but that's your only hope at this point. You are kind of like melancholic about your. Well, I mean, I guess your melancholy is faded at this point, but you do have a love of 11 for Mowena, so.
Yeah, I mean, what would I roll? Probably intrigue or something.
Yeah,
or like,
so. It could be intrigue.
And like what grounds? I mean, I've done nothing.
You tell me how you're
right.
You would have to figure out how you're gonna go about doing this. Yeah,
I'd go and be like, hey, you saw how badly I lost and in the battle, and then badly I lost to the skinny guy. You should help me. Like, what am I even gonna argue? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one argument I can think of is, I will join your court.
Why would he want me to do that?
No.
All I can do is break axes.
That's fair. That's fair.
I can't even charge on a horse. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I guess I could try that.
Yeah, even if you're gonna fail, it might be something Bruce to try.
And I mean, he is the Bellower, right? I feel like he would try it. I just don't think it makes sense for him to accept. But he won't because I'll fail. So what do I have to roll?
Yeah. Well, so how are you framing this? Like, what are you actually offering?
Yeah,
like, are you like we should have an alliance because Arthur's Britain? Because they are enemies, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess what can I offer as a knight that isn't like breaking my vows and stuff? Anything?
It would have to be like a really good orate roll or something to like convince him that like. I think part of it is like.
I don't even know if I could do this without being like,
what are you actually asking? You're asking him for her hand in marriage, basically?
Or even just like, at this point, even just like, a nudge, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if Bruce wants him to be like, you have to marry this guy now. Sorry, I know you don't care about him, right? Like that. I don't think Bruce is so self-centered that he would like basically. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, I think Brastias would just try to turn you, right? He would just be like, yeah, sure, as long as you become my knight, and like,
sure. I guess like I'm just wondering if that's possible. Right,
it's possible, but it's certainly like you'd have to like roll against your homage. I think probably what it would be is like we would test your homage versus your love for Morwenna, and whatever is highest would be what you go with.
And like I guess I meant like from a legal like if I do that, am I not just like a?
I think you would definitely take some honor loss, probably, or something like that, right?
But I mean, sure. I like the idea of trying that,
like testing it. So yeah, test your homage for your lord versus your love for Morwenna. You can choose which one you start with, and then we'll do it similar to what the traits do. Okay. So again, this means you would roll on your homage. Right. Yeah. Okay. So your homage to Robert. So yeah, basically what this ends up being is like Bruce is just sad about the whole thing. He's like,
well, this whole thing sucked.
Yeah,
I'm the worst.
I really wanted this gal, and like, not only does she not love me, like I can't even consider her to run away with me, but I also can't like do this the right way, like politically, because of the situation with the lords and stuff. But there may be some hope if like the war ever stops and like they actually swear homage to Arthur, but for now, no hope for Bruce.
What a goober.
Very good.
I cannot believe how abysmally. I think I rolled under a 15 like 3 or 4 times this whole thing.
Okay, so let me double check and see if there's any other. I don't think there's any other solo stuff. Because it's.
If I rolled like this in D&D, that would be insane.
It's mostly just stuff we did there.
I don't think I've ever rolled 2 20s in the same game ever when it would have been a good thing. And
Okay, let's
Funny.
finish out the winter phase then. So we have personal events.
Yeah.
In addition to their time spent adventuring, every player knight faces other challenges and opportunities throughout the year. So I imagine this would likely be after you leave court and go back.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
So roll a 1d20.
Okie dokie. 2. Natural.
All right. A 2. Energetic. Roll on energetic for me.
Oh. There it is. Hey.
All right. Roll lazy.
Good. Great. Wow, I'm really lazy for some reason.
Oh no!
I'm just so bummed.
Okay, so if
Do I have
lazy
to mark that?
succeeds, yeah, go ahead and check lazy
Great.
for sure. And then you lose 1 point from a skill of your choice thanks to your indolence. So your skill in that atrophies because you just don't do it. You're super lazy.
Jeez, I don't know. They're all terrible. Play instrument will go from 6 to 5. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. You don't practice the guitar, huh?
Yeah.
Too real. All right.
Goodness, dude, this game is crazy.
Let's see here. All right. Next, it's experience rolls. So you're going to go through every single thing you checked.
Okay.
In any order you wish, and you're going to roll a d20. If the roll is higher than the current value, it goes up by 1.
I crit with the 2-handed. That means it goes up, right? Or I mean, marks.
It does mark, yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, anything it gets a critical.
So should I just roll the thing, or do I just roll a d20?
You can roll the thing, yeah.
Yeah, then we'll know what it is.
It would just be a failure.
Right. So I have to fail to. Okay, so I do not get more lazy.
And then as you're doing it, uncheck them.
Yeah. I get more forgiving.
All 16.
Right. I get more modest.
Makes sense.
Oh, I guess I got to tick down the one across from it.
Yes, you have to change the. Yep.
What was the other one? Forgiving.
20.
So I'm less vengeful. Okay. Very not vengeful. I think that's my lowest. Vengeful is my lowest. I have 4.
Nice.
Okay. Do I get more prudent? I do. Man, can we switch systems to 5e just for just right now? Let's see. I never roll this well when we play D&D. I do not get more temperate, right? Yeah. Do I get more valorous? I do. That's shocking. Hey, now I'm as cowardly as I am vengeful. Both are 4. Oh, I didn't check reckless. I get more reckless.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And do I get better at intrigue? I guess I do. I guess that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Do I become more courteous? I do. Also not surprising. You rolled another 20. What the heck is happening? I've gotten 4 20s. To be fair, this is a lot of rolls. This is a lot more rolls than I would do in any other game.
Yep.
So I think that's probably what it is. Question of volume. Do I get better at axes? I do. Hey,
nice.
That won't help me because I never get to use them. But
you're going to keep getting 20s.
Take it. Yeah, that too. I just have to get to 20 axes.
And then it won't matter.
I think it's. Oh no, I forgot. There's other things. Do I get more honorable?
Nice. No, actually, that means no. You don't.
Okay, I didn't think so. Does my love for Rowena increase? It does not. That's not surprising. Is that everything? I think it's everything.
Yeah, anything that's checked.
Okay.
You got a good haul there, honestly. For checks.
I like that rolling over kind of thing because then you're really likely to increase low stuff and less likely to increase that.
As you get higher and higher, it's like, it's a challenge to get better at it.
I think that's a fun way to sort of simplify the long-term progression that something like Burning Wheel does with tests, right? Where it's yeah, that's fun. I like that.
You have to get more tests the higher, yeah. So you finally get to discard your dog bitten clothes and you get a pair of new clothes from your lord. Also, by the way, while you were gone, everyone else swore allegiance to Arthur as their lord specifically. And
Oh,
he would like to do so now. Now would be the time. No, you're not going
I
to.
like Robert. I
Okay.
came back for Robert.
All right. That'll be interesting because everybody else like enthusiastically was like, "Yes, we'll be the personal knights of King Arthur."
Oh, I get to work for
Yeah.
actually. Does that pay
You're
better?
King Arthur. I mean, not necessarily, but you would be working straight for the king, right? It probably would make things more simple.
Well, how does Robert feel about that?
Well, yeah. So Robert was basically like, "Yep, sounds good to me. That's fine." If like, because he basically Arthur was like impressed specifically by you guys because of the adventure and stuff, and wanted to. He's gathering his own knights, right?
Really
this is like
impressed.
You're the very beginning of the Knights of the Round Table or whatever, right?
Sure. I don't even know why he would accept me.
Because you're friends with the other people, I think.
Nepotism.
Pretty much.
I mean, I guess, yeah, sure. If
it's mainly just for the conceit of the adventure.
Yeah, I get
thing.
that.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Why not? I do have 7 loyalty to Arthur, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you would change your homage now to Arthur instead of Lord Salisbury, Lord Robert.
Does the score stay the same?
You have a choice. You can try to generate a new one, or you can keep it the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna generate a new one.
All right, let me double check. What?
It's the same 2d6 plus 6.
I don't remember. I'm gonna double check this. It says.
So do I just delete homage to Robert?
Yeah, you would just delete it, basically. Yeah.
That's too bad. That was my best one.
Well, I mean, again, you can convert it.
Well, yeah, no. I don't think it makes sense for me to have as much loyalty homage to Arthur, right? Like,
all right, homage, Lord, 2d6 plus 6.
Cool. I mean, it's almost as much.
There you go, 13.
Homage, Arthur. 13.
So yes, you get new clothes from Arthur.
Thanks, Arthur.
Replace your old.
They're a little small. I mean, you're not grown yet.
Yeah, it's not hand-me-downs. There's actually a whole rule. There's a rule for hand-me-downs in here. It's
oh my gosh, of course there is.
They say specifically don't really track this, but it does say. Yeah, it does say the old set is given to the knight's chief squire. In this case, you probably just get.
Hey, buddy, you want these? They're mostly garbage, but
yeah. Worn clothing is worth 120 denarii. The knights normally wear clothing worth 1 libra. And then a year after that, it reduces to 60 denarii. And then a year after that, the clothes are considered little better than peasant rags.
That's funny.
So,
do I get money? How does that work?
Because you are a household knight, you do not normally just collect discretionary funds. Your lord ceased your annual maintenance. If you lost any horses, you would have gotten them back. If you like, he gives you a new axe, right?
Oh, okay. That's nice of him.
And then, but I did actually give everybody for Yule. Everybody got 1 libra of discretionary funds that you may buy things with. Yeah.
Dang. Nice.
And then maintenance and stuff. It only really matters if you have a household or a holding. You would age your character by 1 year.
Where's money?
You would just add a thing in your inventory there. So like at the bottom on the left there, you have denarii right there right now. I would just add another one and just say libra.
Yes.
Value 1 libra, right?
Libra. Sick.
So, boom, like that.
How do I confirm it? All right.
There you go. All right. So you would age your character by 1 year.
Yes.
It only matters when you become 35 or older, in terms of like stat loss and stuff. But
Can your stats improve?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get to that
Oh,
in a second.
sweet.
Your squire becomes older as well.
Yes,
He gets
naturally.
1 year older.
Makes sense. Okay.
Once he becomes 21, it's expected that he becomes an esquire and either or becomes a knight
Sure.
himself. It's possible, though, through gameplay and game master approval, that an esquire will stay on with their knight and continue to serve them, and then you would have to pay him to do so. So this guy, your guy, is actually close to becoming a knight himself, or needing to stop being a squire.
Yeah.
Then we would do horse survival, which I don't think matters here. Your horse didn't get wounded.
Even
I had the others.
Just get a new one, right?
Yes, you would get a new one. This really only matters if you have like a unique horse, or if you are a mercenary knight who needs to keep up his own horses.
Sure.
But then it would be training and practice. So you get to choose one of the following options: change a personality trait by 1, change a passion by 1, change a characteristic by 1, or train skills up to 15. So any skill that's under 15, you may add 6 points to any number in any combination, but none of them can get higher than 15. Or you can choose to train one skill that's over 15 by 1 point up to a maximum of 20. Most of the people chose the under 15 one to spread out some skill points.
Pretty wild. I mean, I wanted to give myself more strength, but
there's another option to get. There's other opportunities to get stats after this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. So real quick, does horsemanship? Yep. I know horsemanship caps combat stuff.
Yep.
Does it cap charge? Does that count?
I don't remember. I think there is something that goes on there. Let's see, weapon caps and I think the charge might cap something itself or something like that. Yeah, horsemanship caps skills. Yes, I see. Horsemanship limits the base value of all weapon skills. I don't think charge is a weapon skill.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not sure.
Charge. When you are charging, you use your charge skill. You use your effective charge skill, which is either the lower of your charge skill or the relevant weapon skill. So if you're not charging with a sword or with a spear, that is, right? So if you're charging with a spear, you use charge. If you decided to charge with a sword, you would use your weapon skill.
That's
if it
bad.
was lower,
the spear is 6.
Yeah, if it was lower than the charge value.
All right, then I'm gonna put horsemanship doesn't matter for charge.
Not for charge, no.
Sweet. I'm gonna put charge to 15. Not getting one tapped again. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I guess
is that all your bonuses?
No.
How much did you spend there?
It's 5 of the 6.
Nice.
And then I guess I'll put 1 into horsemanship, and then later I will. Next time I'll spread them out between sword and horsemanship, and then be better at that. If there's the next time. All right, cool.
Sounds good. Now we would figure out the final glory.
How much do I lose?
So I went through and added up the proper amount of glory for everything that happened in the session. You have much more than session glory than you did previously on the sheet. You had something like 288, and now you have 788.
Oh gosh.
I was handing out very pitiful amounts of glory for things that the adventure actually says you get like 100 glory for this.
Oh, okay.
The only other thing we need to add, I think, is you chose to become a household knight of Arthur. You get another extra 100 glory.
Wow, that feels like a false choice there. It's funny. But I guess that's the point, right? They want you to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. You also
I guess it makes sense too.
there's some passive glory things that might matter. All right. Standard of living doesn't matter here. What's your appeal? 10 looks like.
Is that a stat? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's APP. Yeah. All right. If you were handsome, you would get extra glory per year. Do you have any famous traits or passions? 16 or higher?
No.
I think.
Oh wait. I do for personalities.
Forgiving and valorous.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, that was the same deal.
Right now, you've become famous for those things. Bruce the Forgiving, Bruce the Valorous. I am curious. It is really funny that your forgiving is like, and I honestly think it like for Bruce, it comes across as nonchalance. Like he's an easygoing dude, so he's just like, yeah, sure, I don't care. Like I don't have anything against you.
Right. Yeah.
He likes to fight and stuff, but like it's all very like fun for him. It's not like gritting his teeth, I must kill you.
Right. Yeah.
He's a proper Christian man. He kills people with forgiveness at his heart.
Yeah. And blunt weapons. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get extra glory for both of those.
Oh, cool.
There's a cap, but you haven't reached it. So you get 30 glory total for having a forgiving and a valorous at 16. So add that to your session glory.
Oops.
And I think that's it there. Let me double check. You don't have superior equipment, or you're not obese, so you don't get extra glory.
No way. Amazing.
Well, and we'll get to that in a second. I'll tell you more about how you can get obese. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and add your glory up now.
Okay.
Add your session glory to your current glory there. So 2035 plus 918.
Where's current glory?
It's right there in other statistics, next to your healing rate and your armor.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's a field. I don't know why I thought I couldn't.
Yeah, it's a field.
Right.
The other ones aren't fields, so.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Too tired to do math.
I know. Use a calculator.
2953.
Sad day. All right, you do not get a prestige reward. Everybody else got at least 3,000, which means they get a prestige reward.
Great.
So you'll get that.
Succeeded at anything, I probably.
I know. So not as much glory as the others. So this is typically where you get to raise any statistic by 1 point, and there are no penalties or restrictions on such a thing.
Dang.
Or you can lower the value of a passion by 1 point, or you can ensure that like you have an heir or like a child or particular gender or whatever.
How do I do that?
You can just declare it, right?
Yeah. Right. What happens if I increase my strength? Nothing. Nothing happens at all. Nothing,
remember, it's multiple values being considered there, so you might have to do it multiple times. Yeah.
Wondering it. How much higher does it have to be for something rated? The movement goes up. Oh, and I suppose my damage thing is down here.
Yeah, your damage goes up too, I'm sure.
But yeah, I think mine is already about as high as it gets without being like crazy. Constitution. What if I change that? Get more health, right? Yeah, I get one more health. Okay. What happens if I change Dex? Nothing. Okay. Well, you know what? What happens if I change appearance? No. Appearance doesn't do anything with like social skills, doesn't?
I think it does like begin them. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just increase my constitution. Wait,
so again, you don't get this. This is a prestige reward. For having every 1,000 glory you earn past character creation, you get a prestige reward.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So that's just something to keep in mind for next time.
But also, I don't know why I was considering anything other than just increasing size again, to be honest.
Yeah. So the two times you get to choose this is if you had chosen to change a characteristic on the training thing.
Yeah.
If you choose that one, then you can increase size, but every single time you do, you can only do it 3 times, and every single time you do, you get fatter. Because this is basically you can't get taller through this process. You can just get fatter. So you get heavy set the first time, which does nothing, just adds a distinguishing feature on you, right?
Okay.
On the second time, you lose a point of dex, and you change that distinguishing feature to portly. And then on the third increase, you lose another point of dex and 1 point of con, and you change portly to obese. And then obese characters must pay a little extra for clothing and armor fitting, and may be too heavy for smaller breeds of horses. Because of medieval associations between great girth and great wealth, obese characters gain 20 points of passive glory every year. So
funny. I love that. That's hilarious.
And then the only other thing is just
the maximum size. Is there one?
Well, I think it's 20, right? Like,
I can't even become obese.
Well, you can use prestige reward to increase any statistic by 1 with no penalties. So that would be the point where you could actually. Prestige rewards are the ones that break the rules. You can add any point to.
So I could get to 21.
You could get at least to 20. I don't know if the.
That's what I mean. I'm at 18. If I increase twice to get fat, I can't go to 21. I can't become obese.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
All right. That's fine. I didn't want to lose con anyways, but
yeah. Right. I think the only other thing is family, but you don't have a wife or children, so it's basically a lot of rolling for like, did your wife or child die?
Oh, that's awful. Jeez.
I know. Yeah, it's basically what it is.
Okay.
Well, there you go. That's the winter phase.
Nice.
Yep. So
other than the fact that I couldn't do a single thing right to save my life, that's really fun. I like that process a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And especially when you have like a household and holdings and like a family and stuff, like there's a lot of other fun stuff that can happen during the winter phase. So.
It almost you almost could make like an almost board game kind of thing where like instead of having like you have a winter phase and then like a year phase where you just do stuff sort of in the same sense, right? You like make decisions that way and then do the winter phase again. That's really fun. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I like it.
But yeah, next time we'll be you're going to be visiting a foreign court on behest of Arthur to try to make allies.
Terrible idea.
But there will be lots of adventuring on the way and there that you can get up and do. There may even be some Fae stuff that happens next time.
Oh,
yeah.
Also a terrible idea. I don't have a single good regular skill. Oh, except courtesy.
Seth's character. Gareth also is pursuing a wife. Basically, typically there's like a level of prestige or total glory that you need to be considered eligible for like marriage and holdings and stuff. Right. He's close to that, but not quite there. And so basically the guy who made some rolls and the noble baron guy who's father of the woman he ended up rolling to try to find like a good match or whatever, is basically like, okay, you prove yourself and yes, that this will be good. This will be a good match. So he's on his way to getting married. Poor Bruce has a love for this woman who will never love him back. Maybe we'll see.
Also, I chose to not increase my horsemanship by 1 and instead increase my flirting by 1. So. Forgot that was an option.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, you could maybe. The thing is, you have a love for Morwenna. I suppose you don't have an amour or whatever the devotion thing is, where it's like this kind of like supernatural, like more than just.
I'm not like
you have a
normal
normal
to her in a sense that like I wouldn't. Is that
you have well, there's like a weird like Arthurian courtly romance thing where it's like I can never have you and like just kind of look at you from afar and you inspire all of my actions. This is more of a normal like I actually have like affection for this woman who I can't have, right?
Of course, yeah. Right.
But I'm curious to see if Bruce will be able to get over that or if
I like the idea that anytime I have to flirt with someone else first, I have to roll.
Roll against your love from one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Yep.
That's cool.
That'll be great. That'll be fun. All right, cool. There you go. That's been Pendragon. Thanks for playing, David. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right. We're out. Adios.